you all in my face, taking up all of my space. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active. Yeah. We get active. Yeah. Right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play straight ahead. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Luke Orhorhoro.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Hawk 70! Hawk 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
60 by 19 Chargers.
They'll try and punch it in. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Offense in the hurry up here.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
illegal. Kick illegal.
And goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and
Field goal try upcoming from the Jets. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hitting him on the dive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Now leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Let's go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
McCarthy to throw for it. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Jordan Addison the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hey, Crash. 19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Here we go. Next, Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ready?
A 1st down from the 41.
Go. 18.
Working now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Come on. Set. Trap 50. Trap 50. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Quick throw to Glenn is complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gotta be lying. Rig. Ready.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Okay, ready.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Passing downfield, working the left. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Top 70.
I'll throw it. Finds a man, right side. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second-quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. They stop by Damone Clark.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route, 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here we go. Buffalo 80.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He shovels this one forward, and he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Kill, turn up. Cougar 19.
Give now to the running back. We'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line. Gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. The Jets take their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
70. Cougar 19. Panther 11.
3rd down from the gun. McCarthy. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Drake London with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll work against the blitz. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Hall. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles! Cougar 19! 18, Pioneer! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jair Alexander with the stop. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready?
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, they'll run. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go. Now, Kevin.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And that's good for a few, which brings up third down.
Intended for number 26. Incomplete. Brings up third down and
Got it. Ready? 70, Timberwolves. Let's go now. Ready?
Oh, and they're going to have the fullback drive power for it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's got a free play here. Has it down close. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3.
17. Vikings 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19.
McCarthy throwing here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. As he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He brings it in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Jets 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Gray now on the return. Trucks a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play.
Passing now on second and 10. Completed left side to Smith. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lightning 18. Ready, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Working quickly here.
19 Dodger, 19 Dodger, 18 Dodger, 18 Dodger.
Pio quickly into the hands of Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready.
Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jets first down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time left. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Come on, go.
Now a give running right. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Gain of 9.
They're going play action.
At the 7-yard line.
He will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a lead just before the end of the third. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
24. Vikings 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Set. 70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
1 yard brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Let's go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's away, and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. So 1st down from the 41. The give to the fullback. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Wow, Brock, that is one of the longest runs I think we're going to see out of a fullback. And just can't get my mind around the fact that he outpaced those DBs long enough to reach the end zone.
You and me alike. That was a power lifter, a power blocker becoming a sprinter. You know, I'm not sure if we stretch out further, he's going to hold on and score from that distance. Gosh, his teammates just love that TD.
Vikings 21.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Into a crowd and intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Throwing at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. We could do some serious damage.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Jets 38, Vikings 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Rodgers. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective. But you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man. And you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
The toss right side to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 45-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. Now it's McCarthy. Screwing here for Scatterboot. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10.
Vikings, 28.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Right up the gut. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Start. 19. Start.
They give it to him again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
4th down. Pass coming. Throw is caught by the back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
2-yard line.
Come on. Set.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets moments away from their 4th win of the year. First down from the 42.
Go!
They pitch it out to him here. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. That'll be the case here as the clock continues to run. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt. Steady.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Mustang 19.
They'll throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Ready? 18 cards. Rig.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready?
He's going to pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Ready?
He's drawing up for it. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy trying to push deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executed.
50 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He connects downfield. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Hey, smash! 79 Broncos!
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Finds him on the crossing route. He has the first down, and now Brock, the Jets can just run out the clock on this victory. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All set now. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And now they face second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing again on second. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here we go, check.
They'll throw, third and long. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
19 tight, 19 tight, Viking 18. Warriors 70. Riggs. Ready, right?
They're going to try to throw for it. It's caught by Wilson. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. Got the first down. This game is over.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The 1-yard line.
On the ready.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. Let go.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Top low, 18. Steady.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turned both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback.
And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league, each